So like Vinatieri he spoke at the NRA. He's got like 500 guns.
Vinatieri?
Amazing.
Every
time he kicks field goal, he buys a new one.
There's
He's like, I now have the most ever.
Yeah, give me that clock. If there's ever a war, if a war ever happens,
get over.
Try to get to
Vinatieri's house.
That's what I am. I'm attempting to get to his house at all costs.
Does he live in Indy?
Yeah, full time. He's got like a museum. He bought like a fucking museum and flipped it over like a 2-year period. It is unbelievable. The house is unbelievable. Something I've never seen before. You see Master P in Cribs, you see the gold ceiling, you're like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Vinatieri has a museum.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's got fucking 5 Super Bowl rings, and he's got a lot of like people will send him jerseys, so that he'll send him one back. His house is just very impressive. He's got a bunch of kids though too. So
like how many smut studios is
Could you
Vinatieri's
fit
house?
in the Vinatieri's house?
I think this right here would be in like I forget what it's called.
This is his gun room.
This is his bathroom.
The second gun room.
I think it's called the mud room, which is the room before you get into the garage. That is
where you take off your leave-filled hunting clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
And just leave them on the floor.
Yep.
They'll give you new clothes when you come inside.
That's
get a white suit.
But to be honest, mine is nothing. My house is nowhere near, and I played in the NFL for 8 years, what his museum is.
But you know what? Like,
21 years or 23 years in the NFL. He's collecting pension like next year. Like
he doesn't have to retire.
He's made millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars kicking a ball.
Dude's a stud.
You know, baseball, they call the pitcher, they have the battery. Like, as far as like all-time awesome, punter kicker batteries, you guys were a good duo.
We feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
We feel pretty good about it.
That's pretty.
Vinny and I are pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still text back and forth on a very regular basis. He's a good friend of mine. He taught me about life. I almost got my car repoed in my house. What's it called? Foreclosed. Because I didn't know how to pay fucking bills. I thought it was all on auto. I thought it was on auto.
Manny Ramirez shit.
I thought it was on auto pay.
Like, I just put the checks in my glove
box.
Bro, One day I realized it was $2 million in my glove box.
Yeah, like on my house, I didn't cash a check for a long time. My first couple of years, I wasn't supposed to have money, obviously. So
wait, hold on. What do you mean you
didn't
cash a check? They were just sitting there?
Yeah, they were sitting in my locker. It was a hilarious situation.
Yeah, this is straight up Manny Ramirez shit.
Yeah,
but probably much smaller checks.
Right. Yeah, so it probably was, but these guys.
But they didn't set up direct deposit for you.
So I guess I had to get them a check that would have got.
Right.
I didn't have checks, so I gave.
That wrote like void.
Yeah, you had to give them one of those.
Yeah.
So I put a down payment.
Just like, I'll hold on to this for man.
I put it down on a down payment on the house, and the conversation. I guess I missed the whole check thing being sent in for it to be on auto pay. I just thought it was on auto pay. I went to Europe for like a month and a half. Right after I came back, and there was a don't foreclose thing right on the front door. Like as soon as I get home from Europe, and I call the number, and they're like, do you need help rescuing your home? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? They're like, you have not paid a single bill to us that you have owed yet. And I'm like, oh, I was in Europe. That's on me. And then literally just went cash I just went in there like that day, cash, didn't get foreclosed. And Vinatieri was like, you fucking idiots. You are so stupid. And he like kind of took me under his wing to like set up my life basically. Yeah. So it was like, I was thrown.
I don't know if you trust the Italians with your fucking checkbook either. He's been drawing off your funds all these years.
He's been skimming like 2%. Hey, this is an advisor fee.
No sleep Joe just taking money from your fucking pension.
He's like, this is the McAfee mausoleum. He doesn't even know he fucking built this part of my house.
You see this mudroom? This was just 1 week from McAfee. It's hilarious.
I said, welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast with Andy Ruther and Joe Prano. Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast.